The truth is, many of us are unaware of the most powerful secret to manifesting our desires. We look outside ourselves for answers, hoping that someone, somewhere, holds the key to what we wish to create. But the secret is much simpler, much closer than we realize. It's not in the things you can see or touch. It's not in the opportunities that seem to pass you by. The secret is within you right now. The most powerful revelation you can ever grasp is that your mind holds the key to everything you desire. Often we become consumed by the external world, convinced that our circumstances control our destiny. We believe that opportunities, relationships, and resources are outside of our control, and therefore we must wait for the right time, the right people, or the right conditions. But what if I told you that everything you seek is already within you? It's not the circumstances around you that shape your future, it's the state of your mind. Consider this: every experience in your life has been filtered through your perception. Two people can face identical situations, yet one may feel defeated while the other feels empowered. Why? Because it's not what happens to you, but how you interpret and respond to it that truly matters. Your state of mind, your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions dictates the world you see and the opportunities you attract. If your mind is clouded by doubt, fear, or negativity, you will perceive the world through that lens. But when your mind is clear, focused, and aligned with your desires, the world begins to shift in your favor. The secret is to train your mind to align with what you want, not with what you fear. You must understand that your mind is a powerful magnet that attracts to you the energy and circumstances that resonate with your dominant state. If you focus on lack, you will experience lack. If you focus on abundance, abundance will flow into your life. The change must begin within. You must let go of the belief that external circumstances are in control. They are not. You are. The moment you take full responsibility for your state of mind, you reclaim your power to shape your reality. This is the secret that will change your life forever. Imagination is more than a tool for daydreams or fantasies. It is the very source of creation. Every invention, every work of art, every achievement that has ever come into existence first began in the mind of someone who dared to imagine it. But here's where the true power of imagination lies. It is not just about envisioning something, it is about bringing it into reality. Your imagination is the gateway through which your desires manifest into the physical world. I think of your imagination as a blueprint for your life. Whatever you can clearly envision, whatever you can vividly imagine, you have the potential to bring into reality. When you hold an image in your mind, and you invest it with emotion and belief, you begin to create it in the unseen realms. The universe does not distinguish between what is imagined and what is real. It only responds to the vibration you are emitting. This is why it is so crucial to use your imagination wisely. Many people misuse their imagination by focusing on their fears or limitations. They vividly imagine worst-case scenarios, replay past failures, or create mental images of what they do not want. And by doing so, they unknowingly bring those unwanted experiences into their lives. But when you consciously direct your imagination toward what you desire, when you picture yourself living the life of your dreams, the universe begins to align the necessary elements to make that vision a reality. To manifest faster, you must engage your imagination fully and intentionally. Close your eyes and see yourself already living your desired reality. Don't just picture it, feel it. Immerse yourself in the experience. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcome, the more powerful your creative energy becomes. Remember, the universe responds to clarity. If you can clearly see what you want in your mind, you are setting the stage for it to manifest in your life. This is the most crucial aspect of manifestation, yet it is often overlooked or misunderstood. The power lies not just in imagining what you want, but in feeling as if you already have it. This is the missing piece for many who struggle with manifesting their desires. They think about what they want, but they continue to feel the lack of it. And as long as you are focused on the absence of your desire, you are holding it at arm's length. The secret to drawing your desires closer is to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. What would it feel like if your dream had already come true? What emotions would you experience if you were living the life you desire? You must bring those feelings into your present reality. When you act as though your desire is already yours, you are aligning yourself with the frequency of that reality. You are no longer waiting for it to happen, you are living as if it has already occurred. Feelings are the language of the subconscious mind. While your conscious mind may think in words and logic, your subconscious responds to emotion. It takes your feelings as truth, regardless of whether they are based on your current reality or on your imagined future. By generating the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are telling your subconscious that this is your new reality, and it will begin to work behind the scenes to bring it into being. This is why it is essential to practice feeling your desires into existence. Each time you visualize your goal, ask yourself, how does it feel to have let that feeling wash over you? The more you can sustain the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the faster it will manifest. This is the secret to accelerating your manifestations, living in the emotion of your desired outcome. Even before it has materialized, the universe will then conspire to make it so. The concept of time often traps us in a cycle of waiting. We are conditioned to believe that everything we want exists somewhere in the future, that we must wait for the right moment for our desires to materialize. This belief creates a sense of separation between where we are and where we want to be. But here's the truth: time is an illusion in the realm of manifestation. Everything you desire already exists. There is no need to wait for it. It's already yours. In the physical world, we measure life by days, weeks, and years. However, when it comes to creating your reality, the universe doesn't operate within those linear constraints. Manifestation occurs in the eternal present, where all possibilities exist simultaneously. The only reason something feels distant or delayed is because your mind is conditioned to expect it in the future. When you shift your focus from someday to now, you collapse the illusion of time. Imagine your desires as already existing in another dimension, just waiting for you to align with them. The secret is not to think about when it will come, but to recognize that it already exists in the invisible realm. The moment you decide to believe this, you invite it into your current reality. Time is not a factor, because in the quantum field there is only the present. The future you are dreaming of is simply a version of the present that you have not yet stepped into. This is why feeling your desire as though it has already been fulfilled is so powerful. When you feel as if your desire is already here, you bypass time. You stop waiting and start living in the state of having. Your mind no longer thinks in terms of when, but instead accepts it as now. And when your mind accepts it, the universe has no choice but to respond accordingly. The longer you hold on to the belief that your desires are far off in the future, the more you delay them. But when you live in the reality of now, when you see your desires as already present, the universe reflects that back to you. Your subconscious mind is like the engine that powers the manifestation process. It is constantly at work, even when you're not consciously aware of it. The subconscious is responsible for most of your thoughts, actions, and habits, and it operates based on the instructions you give it. The challenge is that many people give their subconscious mixed signals. They think about what they want, but they also focus on their doubts, fears, and limitations. This creates confusion, and the subconscious cannot effectively bring their desires into being. The key to manifesting faster is to give your subconscious mind clear, consistent instructions. It is a powerful force, but it can only work with what you give it. If you tell your subconscious that you want abundance, but then spend your time worrying about money, your mind becomes divided. The subconscious doesn't know which instruction to follow, and as a result, you don't see the results you want. You must learn to train your subconscious by focusing on what you truly desire, and then consistently reinforcing that desire with your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This is where many people fall short. They allow their minds to drift into negativity or doubt, and their subconscious picks up on that. To manifest faster, you must make a conscious effort to direct your thoughts toward what you want, not what you fear. The more consistently you focus on your desire, the more powerfully your subconscious will work to bring it to life. Your subconscious doesn't operate based on logic or reasoning. It responds to repetition and emotion. The more you repeat an idea, and the more emotion you attach to it, the deeper it embeds in your subconscious. This is why it's essential to feel the emotions of your desires as though they have already been fulfilled. When your subconscious mind believes something to be true, it moves heaven and earth to make it happen. But it requires clarity and consistency from you. Every time you give your subconscious mixed signals, you slow down the manifestation process. By focusing on what you want, with unwavering consistency, you activate the full power of your subconscious and bring your desires into reality much faster. While thoughts are the seeds of manifestation, feeling is the force that brings those seeds to life. Emotion is what gives your desires energy and propels them into reality. This is why many people can think about what they want, visualize it, and even take action toward it, yet still not see it manifest. The missing element is emotion, the feeling behind the desire. You see, the universe doesn't respond to your thoughts alone, it responds to the vibration of your emotions. Your feelings are a direct reflection of your inner state, and they send out a frequency that the universe picks up on. If your emotions are aligned with your desires, you are sending out a powerful signal that draws those desires to you. But if your emotions are filled with doubt, fear, or anxiety, you are sending out a signal that contradicts your desires, and the universe responds accordingly. This is why it's crucial to feel the emotions of your desires as if they are already fulfilled. When you think about what you want, don't just visualize it, immerse yourself in the feeling of having it. What would it feel like to already be living your dream? What emotions would you experience if your desires were a reality? These feelings are the secret ingredient that speeds up the manifestation process. Emotion is the language of the subconscious mind. While your conscious mind may be filled with logical thoughts and rational explanations, your subconscious only understands emotion. It takes your feelings as truth, regardless of what your current reality looks like. When you feel the joy, excitement, or gratitude of having your desire, your subconscious believes that it is already true, and it begins to work behind the scenes to bring it into your life. In every moment, your emotions are either moving you closer to your desires or pushing them further away. This is why it's important to pay attention to how you feel. If you notice that your emotions are out of alignment with your desires, take a moment to shift your focus. Find ways to generate the feelings of having your desire now. The more you can maintain the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the faster it will manifest. Emotion is what fuels the manifestation process. It seals the deal between your thoughts and the reality you wish to create. One of the greatest challenges when manifesting your desires is maintaining faith in something you cannot yet see. We are conditioned to rely on our physical senses to believe only what we can touch, see, or hear. However, in the realm of manifestation, what is unseen is far more powerful than what is visible. The unseen is where creation begins. Everything you now see in your reality once existed in an invisible state, in the form of a thought, idea, or intention. Belief in the unseen is the foundation of manifestation. When you focus solely on the physical world around you, you limit yourself to what currently exists. You become bound by the evidence of your senses, which often tell you that your desire is out of reach. You may look at your bank account and believe that abundance is not possible for you, or you may observe the lack of opportunities and feel stuck. But this is where belief in the unseen becomes essential. Just because something is not yet visible does not mean it does not exist. In fact, what you desire already exists on a vibrational level. It's simply waiting for you to align with it. Belief in the unseen requires you to trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating events and circumstances that will bring your desires to life. You may not be able to see how or when it will happen, but you must trust that it will. This kind of belief goes beyond wishful thinking. It is a deep inner knowing that what you want is already on its way. It is about maintaining faith in the process, even when there is no physical evidence to support it. When you believe in the unseen, you shift your focus from the limitations of your current reality to the limitless possibilities that exist in the universe. This shift in perception is what allows you to manifest faster. Your belief creates a powerful vibration that attracts your desires. even if you cannot yet see them. The more you cultivate this belief, the more you align yourself with the frequency of what you want, and the sooner it will appear in your physical reality. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate when manifesting your desires. It may seem counterintuitive to express gratitude for something that has not yet appeared in your life, but this is the key to accelerating the manifestation process. When you express gratitude for your desire, as if it is already present, you are sending a message to the universe that you trust its arrival. You are acknowledging that it is already yours, even if it has not yet manifested physically. Gratitude operates on a high vibrational frequency, and the universe responds to vibration. When you feel grateful for something, you are aligning yourself with the energy of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. These are the same vibrations that attract your desires. By expressing gratitude for your desires in advance, you are creating a magnetic force that draws them closer to you. Most people only express gratitude for what they can already see or experience. They give thanks for the things they have in their lives, which is important, but they miss out on the transformative power of preemptive gratitude. When you thank the universe for your desires as if they are already here, you are bridging the gap between your current reality and your desired reality. You are telling the universe, I know this is mine. I trust that it's already on its way. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. When you focus on what you don't have, you emit a vibration of lack, which only attracts more lack into your life. But when you focus on what you are grateful for, even if it has not yet manifested, you emit a vibration of abundance, which attracts more abundance. The more consistently you can practice gratitude for your desires, the faster they will manifest. It is as though gratitude speeds up the delivery of your desires, because it aligns your energy with the outcome you wish to create. One of the fundamental principles of manifestation is that your outer world is a mirror of your inner state. Everything you experience in your external reality is a reflection of your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. If you want to change your circumstances, you must first change yourself. Many people try to alter their external conditions, whether it's their financial situation, relationships, or career, without addressing the internal beliefs and feelings that created those conditions in the first place. But true transformation happens from the inside out. Your mind is the projector, and your life is the screen. Whatever images you hold in your mind, whatever beliefs you entertain, will eventually be projected onto the screen of your reality. This is why it's so important to be mindful of your inner state. If you are constantly thinking thoughts of scarcity, fear, or doubt, your outer world will reflect those thoughts. You will continue to attract experiences that reinforce your inner state of lack. On the other hand, if you cultivate thoughts of abundance, love, and confidence, your outer world will shift to reflect those qualities. The key to manifesting your desires is to become aware of your inner state and to deliberately change it to match the reality you wish to create. If you want to attract wealth, you must first feel wealthy on the inside. If you want to experience love, you must first cultivate love within yourself. This is not about pretending or faking it. It's about genuinely shifting your inner state to align with your desires. One of the most effective ways to change your inner state is through the practice of visualization and feeling. When you visualize your desired outcome, you are not just seeing it in your mind, you are also feeling the emotions that come with it. This emotional state is what creates the vibration that attracts your desires. As you repeatedly practice this inner alignment, your outer world will begin to reflect your new inner state. It's important to remember that the outer world is always a lagging indicator of your inner state. Just because you don't see immediate changes doesn't mean that nothing is happening. The outer world takes time to catch up with the inner shifts you are making. But if you persist in changing your inner state, your outer reality will eventually follow suit. You are the creator of your reality, and the world around you is simply a reflection of what's happening within you. Persistence is perhaps one of the most underrated yet crucial aspects of manifestation. Often, when people embark on their journey to manifest their desires, they expect immediate results. They visualize, feel the emotions, and put out their intentions, but when the physical world does not shift quickly enough, doubt starts to creep in. This is where most people give up, believing that their efforts were in vain or that manifestation doesn't work. But this is where the true power of persistence comes into play. Persistence in your desire despite the obstacles, delays, and setbacks ensures that your desire will eventually manifest. Manifestation is not always an instant process. Just because something hasn't appeared in your reality yet doesn't mean it isn't on its way. The universe works in mysterious ways, often rearranging circumstances behind the scenes to bring you exactly what you need at the right time. The key is to stay committed to your vision, no matter how long it takes. When you persist in your desire, you are sending a clear message to the universe you are unwavering, and you will not settle for anything less than what you have set your heart on. Challenges and delays are a natural part of the manifestation process. They are not signs that your desire won't come to pass, rather. They are opportunities for growth and refinement. Sometimes the universe tests your resolve to see if you are truly committed to what you want. Are you willing to keep believing in your vision, even when the evidence around you seems to suggest otherwise? Are you able to maintain your focus on your desire, despite the distractions and doubts that may arise? Persistence is not about forcing or struggling to make something happen. It is about holding your vision steady, regardless of external circumstances. It's about continuing to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desire, even when things don't seem to be working in your favor. The moment you give up, you send out a signal to the universe that you are no longer aligned with your desire, and the energy you've built around it begins to dissipate. But when you persist, you strengthen the energy field around your desire, drawing it closer to you with each passing day. This is why it's important to trust in the timing of your manifestation. The universe has its own timeline, which may not always align with your expectations. But if you can remain patient and persistent, knowing that your desire is on its way, you will eventually see it materialize. Persistence is not just about waiting, it's about maintaining an inner conviction that what you want is already yours, no matter how long it takes. This unwavering belief is what separates those who manifest their desires from those who fall short. Keep your focus on the end result. Stay persistent in your belief, and watch as the universe works in your favor to bring your desires into reality. The secret to manifesting faster lies not in external circumstances, but in the inner workings of your mind and emotions. By aligning your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with your desires, you unlock the limitless power of the universe to bring those desires into your life. The mind is the gateway to creation, and what you imagine, feel, and persist in becomes your reality. The key is to believe in the unseen, to express gratitude as though your desires are already here, and to cultivate a state of inner abundance that reflects outward into the world. Your subconscious mind is always working, responding to the instructions you give it. When those instructions are clear, consistent, and charged with emotion, your desires begin to manifest rapidly. And while time may seem like a factor, remember that in the realm of creation, everything exists in the present moment. Persistence is your ally in this journey, ensuring that no matter what challenges arise, your desire will eventually find its way into your experience. Trust in the process, believe in the power within you, and understand that your desires are already yours. All you need to do is align with them, and the universe will conspire to make them a reality. The faster you internalize these truths, the faster your manifestations will unfold before your eyes. In the vast theater of life, where countless characters and plots intertwine, there lies a singular, most critical battle, the battle of you versus you. This is not a fight against the world, nor is it a struggle against external forces. It is a profound journey within, where the victor and the vanquished are one and the same. Every day you engage in a silent conversation with yourself. This dialogue, often unnoticed, shapes your reality. The words you speak to yourself are powerful, more influential than any external voice. These internal conversations can either lift you up or tear you down. Consider the nature of these words. Are they nurturing, filled with encouragement and positivity, or are they destructive, laced with criticism and doubt? Recognizing the tone and content of your internal dialogue is the first step towards mastering it. This dialogue forms a script of your life story, dictating how you perceive yourself and the world around you. When faced with a challenge, do you tell yourself that you are capable and strong, or do you succumb to thoughts of inadequacy and fear? The choice of words in your internal dialogue determines your approach to life's obstacles. Positive self-talk can be a powerful motivator, propelling you forward with confidence and determination. On the other hand, negative self-talk can act as a barrier, holding you back from reaching your full potential. It's crucial to become aware of these conversations and consciously steer them in a direction that supports your growth and well-being. When you catch yourself in a loop of negative thinking, pause and reframe your thoughts. Replace self-doubt with affirmations of your abilities. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I have the strength and resources to overcome this challenge." This shift in internal dialogue can have a profound impact on your mindset and actions. Your internal dialogue is not static, it evolves with your experiences and perceptions. Cultivating a positive internal dialogue requires practice and persistence. Begin by paying attention to your thoughts and words. Write them down if necessary, and analyze their impact on your emotions and behavior. Gradually, you will notice patterns and areas that need improvement. As you work on transforming your internal dialogue, surround yourself with positive influences. Engage in activities and relationships that uplift you and reinforce your self-worth. Read books, listen to speeches, and seek out mentors who inspire you to think positively and believe in yourself. Ultimately, the dialogue you have with yourself is a powerful tool in shaping your reality. By consciously directing it towards positivity and encouragement, you create a supportive inner environment that fosters growth, resilience, and success. This ongoing conversation is the foundation upon which you build your self-perception, guiding you towards a life filled with purpose and achievement. How you perceive yourself is the lens through which you view the world, and it profoundly influences every aspect of your life. Your self-perception dictates how you interact with others, the opportunities you pursue, and the limits you set for yourself. It is the foundation upon which your confidence and self-esteem are built, and it shapes your aspirations and achievements. Consider how you see yourself. Do you recognize your strengths, talents, and unique qualities, or do you focus on your flaws and shortcomings? Self-perception is a powerful force, and it can either propel you towards greatness or keep you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and mediocrity. When you see yourself as capable and worthy, you are more likely to take risks, embrace challenges, and strive for your goals. Conversely, if you view yourself through a lens of inadequacy, you may shy away from opportunities and settle for less than you deserve. Your self-perception is influenced by your past experiences, the feedback you receive from others, and the internal dialogue you maintain. Positive experiences and supportive feedback can bolster a healthy self-perception, while negative experiences and criticism can undermine it. However, it is essential to recognize that your self-perception is not fixed. It can be transformed through conscious effort and self-reflection. Begin by examining the beliefs you hold about yourself. Are they empowering or limiting? Challenge the negative beliefs and replace them with affirmations that reflect your true potential. For example, if you believe you are not good enough, ask yourself why you hold that belief and whether it is based on fact or fear. Then, consciously affirm your worth and abilities, reminding yourself of your achievements and strengths. Visualize the person you aspire to be. See yourself confidently tackling challenges, achieving your goals, and radiating self-assurance. This mental image serves as a blueprint, guiding your actions and reinforcing a positive self-perception. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps you align your self-image with your desired reality, making it easier to step into the version of yourself you wish to become. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. The company you keep has a significant impact on your self-perception. Seek out relationships that encourage your growth and validate your worth. At the same time, distance yourself from negative influences that reinforce self-doubt and criticism. Cultivating a supportive network helps reinforce a positive self-perception and provides a buffer against external negativity. Practice self-compassion and kindness towards yourself. Acknowledge your efforts and progress, no matter how small. Celebrate your successes and learn from your mistakes without harsh self-judgment. Self-perception improves when you treat yourself with the same understanding and compassion you would offer a friend. Remember, your self-perception is a dynamic and evolving aspect of your identity. By consciously nurturing a positive view of yourself, you empower yourself to live a life that reflects your true potential. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and growth, and watch as your self-perception transforms, opening doors to new possibilities and achievements. Deep within you reside beliefs that guide your every move, shaping the decisions you make, the actions you take, and ultimately the life you lead. These inner beliefs are the core principles that define your understanding of the world and your place within it. They form the invisible framework of your reality, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Consider the nature of these beliefs. Are they empowering or limiting? Do they propel you forward towards your dreams, or do they hold you back in a state of fear and doubt? Your inner beliefs are incredibly powerful, often more so than the external circumstances you encounter. They determine what you deem possible or impossible, shaping the boundaries of your potential. Your beliefs about yourself, your capabilities, and the world around you are formed through a combination of personal experiences, cultural influences, and the information you absorb throughout your life. Positive experiences and supportive environments can cultivate empowering beliefs, while negative experiences and critical feedback can foster limiting beliefs. However, it is important to recognize that these beliefs are not set in stone. They can be examined, challenged, and transformed to better serve your growth and aspirations. Start by identifying the core beliefs that influence your life. Reflect on the statements you regularly tell yourself about your worth, abilities, and the nature of the world. Are there recurring themes of limitation or inadequacy? For instance, you might believe that success is only for the lucky, or that you are not talented enough to achieve your dreams. These limiting beliefs act as self-imposed barriers, restricting what you dare to attempt and accomplish. To transform your inner beliefs, begin by questioning their validity. Ask yourself whether these beliefs are based on objective truth or subjective perception. Often, limiting beliefs are rooted in past experiences or societal conditioning rather than factual reality. By challenging these beliefs, you can begin to dismantle the mental barriers they create. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Affirm your capabilities and potential with statements that reflect your desired reality. For example, if you have always believed that you are not good enough, start affirming, "I am capable, worthy, and deserving of success." These new beliefs may feel uncomfortable or unnatural at first, but with consistent repetition, they will begin to take root in your subconscious mind. Visualization is a powerful tool in this transformation process. Imagine yourself living according to your new, empowering beliefs. Visualize the successful outcomes, the confidence, and the fulfillment that come with these beliefs. By vividly imagining this new reality, you reinforce the shift in your inner beliefs, making it easier for them to manifest in your actions and experiences. Surround yourself with influences that support your new beliefs. Engage with people, content, and environments that reinforce your empowering beliefs and challenge your old, limiting ones. This positive reinforcement helps solidify the new belief system you are cultivating. Remember that changing your inner beliefs is a gradual process. Be patient and persistent. Each time you catch yourself falling back into old patterns of thought, gently redirect your mind towards your new beliefs. Celebrate the small victories along the way, as each step forward represents progress towards a more empowered and fulfilling life. Your inner beliefs are the compass that guides your journey. By consciously choosing and nurturing beliefs that empower and uplift you, you create a foundation for a life that aligns with your highest potential. Embrace the power within you to redefine your reality, and watch as your world transforms to reflect the limitless possibilities of your true self. The mind is a powerful tool, capable of creating and shaping our reality. However, without discipline, it can become a source of chaos, leading us astray and hindering our potential. Mental discipline is the practice of training your mind to focus, control, and direct your thoughts in a way that aligns with your goals and aspirations. It is essential for personal growth, achievement, and the realization of your full potential. Mental discipline begins with awareness. You must become acutely aware of your thoughts and the patterns they follow. Often we operate on autopilot, allowing our minds to wander and get caught up in distractions, worries, and negative thinking. By cultivating mindfulness, you can start to observe your thoughts without judgment and identify which ones serve you and which ones do not. This awareness is the first step in gaining control over your mental processes. Once you are aware of your thoughts, the next step is to practice focusing your mind. This means consciously directing your attention to what is important and relevant at the moment. In a world filled with constant distractions, maintaining focus can be challenging. However, by setting clear intentions and prioritizing your tasks, you can train your mind to stay on track. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and visualization can help enhance your ability to concentrate and remain present. Controlling your thoughts is another critical aspect of mental discipline. It involves recognizing when negative or unproductive thoughts arise and consciously choosing to shift your focus to more positive and constructive ones. This does not mean suppressing or ignoring negative thoughts, but rather acknowledging them and then redirecting your mental energy towards thoughts that empower and motivate you. For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I am capable, and I can find a way to overcome this challenge." Mental discipline also requires consistency and practice. Just like training a muscle, your mind becomes stronger and more disciplined with regular exercise. Establishing daily routines and habits that reinforce your mental discipline can be incredibly beneficial. This might include setting aside time each day for meditation, journaling, or engaging in activities that require focused attention, such as reading or solving puzzles. The more you practice, the more natural and automatic it becomes to maintain mental discipline. Emotional regulation is closely tied to mental discipline. Emotions can often hijack our thoughts, leading to impulsive decisions and reactions. By developing mental discipline, you can better manage your emotional responses, staying calm and composed even in stressful situations. This involves recognizing your emotions, understanding their triggers, and choosing how to respond rather than reacting impulsively. With practice, you can train your mind to remain steady and balanced, regardless of external circumstances. Visualization is a powerful tool for enhancing mental discipline. By vividly imagining your desired outcomes and the steps needed to achieve them, you create a mental blueprint that guides your actions. Visualization helps you stay focused on your goals, reinforcing the mental pathways that lead to success. When you visualize regularly, you are more likely to stay motivated and disciplined, as your mind is constantly reminded of what you are working towards. Self-discipline is an integral part of mental discipline. It involves making choices that align with your long-term goals rather than giving in to immediate gratifications. This can mean setting boundaries, saying no to distractions, and committing to your plans even when it is difficult. Self-discipline requires a strong sense of purpose and the ability to delay gratification in pursuit of something greater. It is through self-discipline that you build the resilience and perseverance needed to achieve your goals. In the journey of mastering mental discipline, be patient and compassionate with yourself. There will be times when your mind wanders or when you struggle to maintain focus and control. Rather than becoming frustrated, view these moments as opportunities to learn and grow. Each setback is a chance to strengthen your mental discipline further and develop greater self-awareness. Ultimately, mental discipline is about creating a harmonious and empowered state of mind. It is the foundation upon which you can build a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. By cultivating mental discipline, you unlock the true potential of your mind, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with clarity, confidence, and determination. Emotional control. Expand it, don't add sub-HEADNGS and confusion in it. ChatGPT. Jersey. Emotions are the colors that paint your internal landscape, influencing how you perceive and interact with the world around you. They can elevate you to heights of joy and fulfillment or plunge you into depths of despair and frustration. Mastering emotional control is not about suppressing or denying your emotions, but about understanding, managing, and directing them in a way that enhances your well-being and effectiveness. The first step towards emotional control is awareness. You must become attuned to your emotions, recognizing them as they arise without judgment. This awareness allows you to identify the triggers that spark various emotional responses. By understanding what situations, thoughts, or interactions lead to specific emotions, you gain insight into the patterns of your emotional life. This knowledge is empowering because it gives you the opportunity to anticipate and prepare for emotional reactions. Once you are aware of your emotions, the next step is to understand their origin and purpose. Emotions are signals from your subconscious, reflecting your needs, desires, and perceptions. For instance, anger might signal that you feel wronged or disrespected, while sadness might indicate a sense of loss or disappointment. By delving into the root causes of your emotions, you can address the underlying issues rather than merely reacting to the surface feelings. Managing your emotions involves learning to regulate your emotional responses. This does not mean stifling your feelings, but rather channeling them constructively. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and meditation can help you maintain a calm and balanced state, even in the face of strong emotions. When you feel anger or frustration rising, taking a moment to breathe deeply and center yourself can prevent impulsive reactions and give you the clarity to respond thoughtfully. It is also important to develop healthy outlets for your emotions. Physical activities like exercise, creative pursuits such as painting or writing, and social interactions with supportive friends and family can provide constructive ways to express and process your feelings. These activities allow you to release emotional tension and gain perspective, making it easier to approach situations with a balanced mindset. Reframing your thoughts is another powerful tool for emotional control. The way you interpret events and circumstances greatly influences your emotional responses. By consciously choosing to view situations from a positive or neutral perspective, you can shift your emotional state. For example, if you encounter a setback at work, instead of viewing it as a failure, reframe it as a learning opportunity that can help you grow and improve. This shift in perspective can reduce negative emotions and foster a more resilient and optimistic outlook. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in emotional control. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your emotions without self-judgment and recognize that it is natural to experience a wide range of feelings. When you practice self-compassion, you create a safe space for your emotions, allowing you to process and release them in a healthy manner. Setting boundaries is essential for maintaining emotional control. Protect your emotional well-being by establishing clear limits in your personal and professional relationships. This might involve saying no to demands that overwhelm you, distancing yourself from toxic individuals, or taking time for self-care. Boundaries help you preserve your energy and emotional balance, enabling you to respond to challenges with greater composure and resilience. Another aspect of emotional control is the ability to remain present. Often, emotions are amplified by dwelling on past regrets or future anxieties. By focusing on the present moment, you can reduce the intensity of these emotions and respond more effectively to what is happening here and now. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and conscious breathing, can help you stay grounded in the present and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Developing emotional intelligence is also key to emotional control. This involves recognizing and understanding not only your own emotions, but also the emotions of others. By empathizing with others and considering their perspectives, you can navigate social interactions more smoothly and build stronger, more harmonious relationships. Emotional intelligence enhances your ability to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and foster a positive environment. Embrace the idea that emotional control is a continuous journey. It requires ongoing practice, patience, and self-reflection. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed or lose your composure, and that is okay. Each experience offers an opportunity to learn and grow. By consistently applying the principles of emotional control, you will develop greater resilience, stability, and inner strength. In this journey of mastering your emotions, you create a foundation for a life that is not swayed by external circumstances, but guided by a deep, inner equilibrium. With emotional control, you can face life's challenges with grace, respond to stress with calmness, and navigate relationships with empathy and understanding. Through this mastery, you cultivate a harmonious inner world that reflects in your outer experiences, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and care that you would offer a close friend. It involves recognizing your own suffering, acknowledging it without judgment, and responding with empathy and support. At its core, self-compassion is about embracing your humanity, accepting that imperfection is a part of life, and offering yourself the grace to navigate life's challenges with gentleness and love. Understanding self-compassion begins with acknowledging your own pain and struggles. Often people are quick to dismiss their own suffering, believing it to be insignificant or unworthy of attention. However, recognizing and validating your pain is a crucial first step in self-compassion. By allowing yourself to feel and acknowledge your emotions, you open the door to healing and growth. This acknowledgement is not about wallowing in self-pity, but about accepting your feelings as legitimate and deserving of care. Once you have acknowledged your suffering, the next step is to respond with kindness. Self-compassion involves talking to yourself in a nurturing and supportive way, much like you would to a friend in need. When you make a mistake or face a setback, instead of berating yourself with harsh criticism, try offering words of comfort and encouragement. Say to yourself, "It's okay to feel this way. I'm doing my best, and it's enough." This shift in self-talk can have a profound impact on your emotional well-being, reducing feelings of shame and inadequacy while fostering a sense of inner peace and resilience. Practicing self-compassion also means embracing your imperfections. Everyone makes mistakes and experiences failures. These are natural parts of the human experience. Rather than seeing your flaws as something to be hidden or fixed, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. Self-compassion allows you to see your mistakes with a sense of perspective, understanding that they do not define your worth. This mindset encourages a more forgiving and patient approach to personal development, recognizing that growth is a journey filled with ups and downs. Another aspect of self-compassion is recognizing your common humanity. You are not alone in your struggles. Everyone faces difficulties and moments of self-doubt. By understanding that suffering is a shared human experience, you can feel more connected to others and less isolated in your pain. This sense of connection fosters empathy, both for yourself and for others, creating a supportive environment where you can navigate challenges with greater strength and solidarity. Self-compassion also involves being mindful of your inner experiences without over-identifying with them. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. It helps you to stay grounded in the present moment, acknowledging your pain without letting it consume you. This balanced awareness is key to maintaining emotional stability and resilience, enabling you to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. Cultivating self-compassion requires consistent practice. It is a skill that can be developed over time through intentional actions and reflections. Start by incorporating small acts of kindness into your daily routine. This might involve taking a few moments each day to check in with yourself, offering words of encouragement, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. These practices help to reinforce a compassionate attitude towards yourself, gradually shifting your mindset towards greater self-acceptance and care. It is also important to seek out supportive relationships that foster self-compassion. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you, who remind you of your worth and capabilities. These relationships provide a mirror through which you can see your own value and potential, reinforcing the compassionate messages you are working to cultivate within yourself. Additionally, learning from others who practice self-compassion can provide valuable insights and inspiration for your own journey. Forgiveness is a critical component of self-compassion. Holding on to past mistakes or grudges against yourself can create a heavy burden of guilt and regret. By practicing forgiveness, you allow yourself to release this burden and move forward with a lighter heart. Forgiveness is not about condoning past actions, but about freeing yourself from the negative emotions that hold you back. It is an act of self-liberation that opens the door to healing and new possibilities. In the pursuit of self-compassion, remember that it is not a one-time act, but an ongoing practice. There will be times when it is easier to be compassionate towards yourself and times when it is more challenging. During difficult moments, remind yourself of your commitment to self-compassion and the benefits it brings to your overall well-being. Each act of self-compassion strengthens your capacity for kindness and resilience, gradually transforming your relationship with yourself. Through self-compassion, you cultivate a nurturing inner environment that supports your growth and well-being. You learn to treat yourself with the same love and care that you offer to others, recognizing your inherent worth and potential. This practice not only enhances your emotional health, but also empowers you to face life's challenges with greater courage and grace. By embracing self-compassion, you create a foundation of self-love and acceptance that enriches every aspect of your life. Visualization is a powerful technique that harnesses the imagination to create a vivid mental image of a desired outcome or experience. It taps into the mind's ability to shape reality by focusing on clear, specific images that align with your goals and aspirations. By consistently visualizing your desired future, you can influence your subconscious mind to take actions that bring these visions to life. The practice of visualization begins with a clear and detailed image of what you want to achieve. This involves not just seeing the outcome, but also engaging all your senses to create a full, immersive experience. For instance, if you are visualizing success in a professional endeavor, imagine the specific details of the environment, the colors, sounds, and even the physical sensations associated with that success. Picture yourself confidently interacting with colleagues, delivering outstanding work, and receiving recognition for your achievements. The more detailed and sensory-rich your visualization, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. In addition to sensory details, emotional engagement is crucial in visualization. Feel the emotions that would accompany your success: the joy, satisfaction, pride, and excitement. Emotions are powerful motivators, and by connecting deeply with the feelings associated with your goals, you strengthen your commitment and determination to achieve them. This emotional connection acts as a catalyst, energizing your actions and keeping you focused on your desired outcome. Consistency is key in the practice of visualization. Set aside dedicated time each day to visualize your goals. This could be during meditation, before sleep, or in a quiet moment of reflection. Regular practice helps embed these images and emotions into your subconscious, reinforcing your commitment and guiding your actions. Over time, this mental rehearsal creates a sense of familiarity and confidence, making the pursuit of your goals feel more attainable and natural. Visualization is not just about imagining the end result, it also involves visualizing the process. See yourself taking the necessary steps to achieve your goals, overcoming obstacles, and making progress. This aspect of visualization prepares your mind for the journey, reducing anxiety and building resilience. By mentally rehearsing the steps involved, you create a roadmap that guides your actions and helps you stay on track, even when challenges arise. The power of visualization lies in its ability to align your conscious and subconscious mind. Your conscious mind sets the intention and defines the goals, while your subconscious mind, which governs much of your behavior and decision-making, works behind the scenes to bring these goals to fruition. When your subconscious is consistently exposed to positive, detailed images of your desired outcome, it begins to align your thoughts, habits, and actions with these images, creating a powerful momentum towards achieving your goals. Visualization also has the potential to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. By focusing on what you want to achieve and visualizing it as already being accomplished, you cultivate a sense of abundance and possibility. This positive mindset attracts opportunities and resources, fostering an environment where your goals can flourish. It encourages you to take bold steps, embrace new possibilities, and seize opportunities that align with your vision. Moreover, visualization can enhance your creativity and problem-solving abilities. By imagining different scenarios and solutions, you stimulate your brain to think more creatively and flexibly. This mental exercise helps you explore new perspectives, identify innovative approaches, and develop a proactive attitude towards challenges. As you visualize overcoming obstacles and achieving success, you build a reservoir of creative solutions that can be drawn upon in real-life situations. Integrating visualization with other practices, such as affirmations and goal setting, can amplify its effectiveness. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your belief in your abilities and potential. When combined with visualization, affirmations help solidify your goals in your subconscious mind. For example, if your goal is to excel in public speaking, you might visualize yourself delivering a powerful speech and affirm, "I am a confident and effective speaker." This combination strengthens your belief in your abilities and enhances your motivation to achieve your goals. Visualization is not a passive activity, it requires active engagement and intention. As you visualize, infuse your images with energy and enthusiasm, believe in the reality of your vision, and commit to taking the necessary actions to bring it to life. This proactive approach transforms visualization from a mere daydream into a powerful tool for manifestation and achievement. Remember that visualization is a journey, not a one-time event. It is a continuous practice that evolves as you grow and your goals change. Be patient with yourself and trust the process. With consistent practice and unwavering belief, visualization can help you unlock your potential, overcome limitations, and create the life you envision. Through the power of your mind, you can shape your reality and achieve extraordinary success. Persistence is the unwavering commitment to pursue your goals despite challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. It is the quality that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up when faced with adversity. Persistence is about maintaining your focus and determination, even when the path ahead seems difficult or uncertain. At its core, persistence begins with a clear and compelling vision. When you have a strong sense of purpose and a vivid picture of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay committed to your goals. This vision serves as a guiding light, reminding you of why you started and what you are working towards. It provides the motivation and inspiration needed to keep going, especially during tough times. One of the key aspects of persistence is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. It involves adapting to changing circumstances, learning from failures, and using those experiences to grow stronger. When you encounter obstacles, resilience allows you to view them not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Each setback becomes a stepping stone on the path to success, teaching you valuable lessons and helping you develop the skills and mindset needed to overcome future challenges. Another important element of persistence is patience. Achieving significant goals often takes time, and the journey can be long and arduous. Patience allows you to stay committed and focused, even when progress seems slow or incremental. It helps you maintain a positive attitude and avoid becoming discouraged by temporary setbacks. With patience, you understand that each small step forward is part of the larger journey, and you remain dedicated to your long-term vision. Self-discipline is also crucial for persistence. It involves making consistent, deliberate choices that align with your goals, even when it is difficult or inconvenient. Self-discipline requires you to prioritize your commitments, manage your time effectively, and stay focused on your tasks. It means resisting the temptation to give up or take shortcuts and instead choosing to stay the course and put in the necessary effort. Self-discipline is the engine that drives persistence, keeping you on track and ensuring that you continue to make progress towards your goals. A positive mindset is another vital component of persistence. The way you think about challenges and setbacks greatly influences your ability to persist. By cultivating a positive mindset, you can reframe difficulties as opportunities and maintain a hopeful and optimistic outlook. Positive thinking helps you stay motivated, build confidence, and remain resilient in the face of adversity. It encourages you to believe in your ability to achieve your goals and reminds you that every challenge is an opportunity to grow and improve. Support systems play a significant role in fostering persistence. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you and your goals can provide encouragement, motivation, and accountability. Supportive friends, family members, mentors, and colleagues can offer valuable advice, share their experiences, and help you stay focused on your path. Their belief in your potential can reinforce your own confidence and determination, making it easier to persist when times are tough. Another aspect of persistence is flexibility. While it is important to stay committed to your goals, it is equally important to remain adaptable and open to change. Sometimes the path to success may require adjustments and revisions. Flexibility allows you to explore new strategies, learn from your experiences, and adapt to changing circumstances. By being open to different approaches and willing to pivot when necessary, you increase your chances of achieving your goals. Visualization can also enhance persistence. By regularly visualizing your desired outcome, you create a mental image that reinforces your commitment and keeps your goals at the forefront of your mind. Visualization helps you stay focused, motivated, and connected to your vision, making it easier to persist through challenges. When you can see and feel the success you are working towards, you are more likely to stay dedicated and take the necessary actions to achieve it. Persistence also involves maintaining a balance between effort and self-care. While it is important to work hard and stay committed, it is equally important to take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Burnout can hinder your ability to persist, so it is essential to prioritize self-care practices that rejuvenate and replenish your energy. Regular exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and relaxation techniques can help you stay resilient and maintain the stamina needed to pursue your goals over the long term. Ultimately, persistence is about embracing the journey with all its ups and downs. It is the recognition that success is not a straight line, but a series of twists, turns, and detours. Each challenge you encounter is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. By staying committed to your vision, maintaining a positive mindset, and practicing resilience, patience, self-discipline, and flexibility, you can develop the persistence needed to achieve your goals. Through persistence, you transform obstacles into stepping stones and create a path to success that is uniquely yours. Positive affirmations are powerful statements that you repeat to yourself to instill confidence, motivation, and a sense of self-worth. They serve as a mental tool to counteract negative thoughts and beliefs. replacing them with empowering and constructive messages. By regularly practicing positive affirmations, you can reshape your mindset, enhance your self-esteem, and create a more optimistic outlook on life. The practice of positive affirmations begins with identifying the areas of your life where you seek improvement or growth. These could be related to your self-confidence, career, relationships, health, or personal development. Once you have identified these areas, craft affirmations that reflect your desired state or outcome. These statements should be positive, present tense, and specific. For example, instead of saying, "I will be successful," you might say, "I am successful and capable of achieving my goals." Repetition is key to the effectiveness of positive affirmations. The more you repeat these statements, the more they become ingrained in your subconscious mind. Make it a daily practice to recite your affirmations, whether in the morning to set a positive tone for the day, or in the evening to reinforce your goals and aspirations. You can say them aloud, write them down, or even record yourself and listen to them. The consistent repetition helps to overwrite negative thought patterns and reinforce new, positive beliefs. Emotion plays a crucial role in the power of affirmations. When you recite your affirmations, engage your emotions and truly feel the truth of the statements. Imagine the joy, confidence, and fulfillment that come with achieving your desired state. This emotional engagement amplifies the impact of the affirmations, making them more effective in transforming your mindset. The more vividly you can imagine and feel the positive outcomes, the stronger the connection between your affirmations and your subconscious mind. Positive affirmations also serve as a form of mental rehearsal. By repeatedly affirming positive statements about yourself and your abilities, you mentally rehearse the behaviors, attitudes, and outcomes you desire. This mental practice prepares your mind to accept these new realities and helps you to act in ways that align with your affirmations. For instance, if you affirm, "I am confident in my abilities," you are more likely to approach challenges with a sense of self-assurance and take actions that reflect your confidence. Affirmations can also help to reframe your self-perception. Many people struggle with negative self-talk, which can undermine their confidence and hinder their progress. By consciously replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations, you begin to see yourself in a more positive light. This shift in self-perception can have a profound impact on your overall well-being, leading to increased self-esteem, resilience, and a greater sense of empowerment. In addition to personal affirmations, consider incorporating affirmations that reflect your values and principles. These might include statements like, "I am compassionate and kind," or "I act with integrity and honesty." By affirming these values, you reinforce your commitment to living in alignment with your core beliefs. This not only enhances your sense of self-worth, but also guides your actions and decisions, helping you to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Positive affirmations can also be tailored to specific goals and aspirations. For example, if you are working towards a career advancement, your affirmations might include statements like, "I am a valuable asset to my team," or "I am skilled and knowledgeable in my field." These goal-specific affirmations keep you focused on your objectives and reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve them. As you work towards your goals, these affirmations serve as a constant reminder of your potential and keep you motivated and driven. Incorporating positive affirmations into your daily routine can also help to reduce stress and anxiety. When you focus on positive thoughts and beliefs, you shift your attention away from worries and negative self-talk. This positive focus can create a sense of calm and peace, helping you to navigate challenges with greater ease and resilience. Affirmations like "I am calm and centered," or "I handle stress with grace and ease" can be particularly effective in promoting a relaxed and balanced state of mind. Visualization can enhance the power of positive affirmations. As you recite your affirmations, visualize yourself living out the truth of these statements. See yourself confidently achieving your goals, enjoying fulfilling relationships, or embodying the values you affirm. This combination of positive statements and vivid imagery strengthens the impact of the affirmations, making them more effective in shaping your reality. The practice of positive affirmations is a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. By consciously choosing to focus on positive thoughts and beliefs, you can reprogram your subconscious mind, enhance your self-esteem, and create a more optimistic outlook on life. With consistent practice, positive affirmations can help you to overcome negative thought patterns, build confidence, and achieve your goals, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and empowered life. Self-awareness is the deep and reflective understanding of oneself, encompassing a recognition of your thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and their impact on yourself and others. It involves an ongoing process of introspection, and observation that enables you to gain insight into your true nature and the ways you interact with the world. The journey of self-awareness begins with observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This means paying close attention to the inner dialogue that runs through your mind, recognizing patterns, and understanding how these thoughts influence your feelings and actions. By developing this awareness, you can identify recurring thought patterns, automatic reactions, and emotional triggers that shape your behavior. This level of understanding allows you to see how your internal world affects your external actions, relationships, and overall well-being. Self-awareness also involves understanding your values and beliefs. Your values are the principles and standards that guide your decisions and actions, while your beliefs are the convictions you hold about yourself and the world. By clarifying what truly matters to you and examining how your beliefs influence your choices, you can align your actions with your core values. This alignment fosters a sense of authenticity and integrity, making it easier to live a life that reflects your true self. An important aspect of self-awareness is recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. Understanding your strengths helps you to leverage your skills and talents effectively, enhancing your confidence and performance. Conversely, acknowledging your weaknesses provides an opportunity for growth and improvement. By being honest about areas where you may need development, you can set realistic goals and take proactive steps to address them. This balanced view of yourself contributes to a more grounded and realistic self-perception. Self-awareness also encompasses understanding how you are perceived by others. By seeking feedback from trusted friends, family, or colleagues, you gain valuable insights into how your behavior affects those around you. This external perspective can highlight areas where you might need to adjust your approach or improve your interpersonal skills. It also helps you to become more empathetic and responsive to the needs and feelings of others, fostering healthier and more effective relationships. Mindfulness practices play a significant role in enhancing self-awareness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations with a non-judgmental attitude. Through mindfulness, you develop a greater awareness of your inner experiences and learn to respond to them with greater clarity and intentionality. This practice helps you to become more attuned to your feelings and reactions, enabling you to make more conscious and thoughtful decisions. Self-awareness also requires a willingness to confront and address personal challenges. This might involve facing uncomfortable truths about yourself, such as unresolved issues, limiting beliefs, or patterns of behavior that no longer serve you. By confronting these challenges with honesty and openness, you create an opportunity for personal growth and transformation. This process can lead to greater self-acceptance, healing, and a more profound understanding of your motivations and desires. Incorporating self-reflection into your daily routine can further enhance self-awareness. Setting aside time for regular reflection allows you to review your experiences, evaluate your progress, and gain insights into your behavior and thought patterns. Journaling, meditation, while simply taking a few quiet moments each day can provide a space for introspection and self-discovery. This reflective practice helps you to stay connected to your inner self and maintain a clear sense of direction and purpose. Self-awareness also involves recognizing and managing your emotional responses. Understanding the root causes of your emotions and how they influence your behavior helps you to respond to situations with greater emotional intelligence. By identifying your emotional triggers and learning how to regulate your responses, you can navigate challenges with more composure and resilience. This emotional awareness contributes to better decision-making and more harmonious relationships. Developing self-awareness is an ongoing process that requires patience and self-compassion. It is a journey of continual learning and growth, where you explore different facets of yourself and strive to understand your true essence. Embracing this journey with curiosity and openness allows you to deepen your self-awareness and cultivate a richer, more fulfilling relationship with yourself and others. Through this process, you gain the tools and insights needed to live a more authentic and intentional life, guided by a clear understanding of who you are and what you value. In the journey of personal growth and achievement, the battle of UBS, you is the most significant one you will face. It is a challenge defined not by external obstacles, but by the internal dialogues, beliefs, and decisions that shape your reality. Embracing self-awareness, persistence, positive affirmations, visualization, and mental discipline equips you with the tools to navigate this inner struggle and emerge victorious. As you confront your internal dialogue, recognize the power it holds in influencing your self-perception and emotional state. Your thoughts and beliefs shape how you view yourself and the world around you. By transforming negative self-talk into constructive and affirming statements, you build a foundation of confidence and resilience. Embrace self-awareness to understand your values strengths, and areas for growth. This insight allows you to align your actions with your core principles, fostering a sense of authenticity and integrity. You persist with unwavering dedication, knowing that the journey may be fraught with challenges. Resilience and patience are your allies as you face setbacks and continue to move forward. Cultivate a mindset of positivity and emotional control, using affirmations to reinforce your commitment and visualize your success. This mental practice helps you maintain focus and motivation, turning your aspirations into tangible achievements. Mental discipline and emotional control are critical in managing the complexities of your inner world. Develop habits that support your goals and navigate emotional challenges with grace. Approach each day with self-compassion, understanding that growth is a process that requires kindness towards yourself. In this ongoing journey of UVCs, you remember that the most profound victories come from within. By mastering your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, you shape your destiny and create a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. Embrace this inner challenge with courage and determination, knowing that each step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you are meant to be. Through persistence, self-awareness, and positive intention, you hold the power to transform your reality and achieve greatness.